Hello everyone and welcome to another royal reading. It's another scorcher of a day here in South Africa. I have Tess snoring with me while I'm doing this reading, and that that was a very big snore. I do apologise, but focus. I am going to be doing a reading using just the regular Rider-Waite on the strange tidings that have come from afar, that the prodigal may be trying to return. Prince Harry is reaching out and allegedly wants to be closer to his family, wants to be back in the fold ahead of the Queen's Jubilee. He has reached out to Charles to have friendly video calls, and the reason being that it has been suggested to him that he may regret the bitterness, the lingering bitterness in the family. Somebody has suggested that to him, and he has apparently, according to that reliable source of all things royal, the Daily Mail, he has apparently taken that on board. So I'm going to be doing a Celtic Cross from Prince Harry's point of view. I want to know who was the one who possibly suggested this to Prince Harry. I want to know whether we will be seeing him in the UK anytime soon as a result of these friendly video calls that he's been having with Prince Charles. I have seen over and over that Prince Charles has been holding out the hand of friendship to Prince Harry, or whatever goes on with Prince Harry. Prince Charles hasn't given up on him. And I want to know how Meghan Markle feels about all of this, and also where is the book in all of this. Of course, the book is due to come out this year, blaming Prince Charles and Camilla for all Prince Harry's woes, apparently, according to all that we have heard about it so far. So how is Prince Harry going to explain that one? All very interesting. And here we go. Celtic Cross, Rider-Waite Tarot, prodigal trying to return, at least making overtures in that direction, seemingly, and see what's going on. And the underlying energy of this reading is the High Priestess in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse, for me, very interestingly, is my Stony Silence card. But it can be about secrets. It can be either about real deep secrets that never see the light of day, but it can also be those secrets being exposed. And I did really plan where I was going to put my cards, and then it all went to hell in a handbasket when I started laying them out for some reason, blaming the heat. So maybe there is something that behind the scenes is going on, and truths coming out, possibly truths coming out. And despite that stony silence that has been going on, there may be some desire to communicate and to actually get those truths out and to clear the air, maybe. So, heart of the matter for Prince Harry. Yeah, there's the silence again. The silence and the healing and the thinking, the retreating and the thinking. The Four of Swords is a very interesting card because it's the card of defeat, quite bitter defeat. And it's mental defeat also, because it's swords, it's thoughts, it's words. And the defeat, he's been beaten, he has retreated, that prince lying there with his hands folded in prayer. And it's the card of really thinking about things, taking some quiet time alone to think things through and to try and heal from all the brokenness, from the defeat, all the wounds that have been going on. It's a card, of course, that follows the Three of Swords. There the Three Swords are, and there the sword is his own sword of truth that he has put down. He's put his sword down. It's interesting. No longer battling, battling in the sense of fighting, not battling in the sense of struggling. He is struggling still with that card because it is the card of quiet and healing, trying to heal. And he's thinking. Prince Harry is really having a long, hard thought. Somebody, and I'm interested to see who the cards suggest that person was, somebody has really laid it on the line for Prince Harry that he's going to live to regret this if he doesn't act now. And it could well be because of the Queen's house. It could well have nothing at all to do with Prince Charles himself, but it could have to do with the Queen, and it could have to do with the fact that if the Queen passes while he is still in California with unhealed damage between himself and the royal family, no one will ever forgive him. Family won't, and the public won't, and he himself won't in time to come when he wises up to what has happened. So a lot coming to me from that card. And let us see what his challenge is right now. What's really going on with Prince Harry, the Empress in reverse. And I was just talking about the Queen, Her Majesty the Queen, and there it is. There she is in reverse. That is the Empress in reverse. She's frail. She is very sad, very hurt, she's struggling, I think, behind the scenes. We don't see it, it's kept from us, but I do think that she's going through some very difficult times, of course emotional times, and it seems also physical problems. It seems to me that a lot of this reading has actually got to do with the situation the Queen is in. Of course, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle went ahead with that Oprah interview while Prince Philip lay dying. They knew he was dying, allegedly, and he really doesn't want to repeat that mistake. And I'm sorry, we're going into territory that we seem to be going into more and more as these readings progress. And difficult territory people may not want to actually explore right now, but it does seem that the cards want to discuss it, and it does seem that this is weighing heavily on Prince Harry's mind, that time may be short for him to heal these breaches and make peace with his family. So let's see who was the one who actually suggested to Prince Harry he may live to regret what's going on. Eight of Swords in reverse. I'm not getting a person from this card. I'm getting an idea that he needs to free himself from the trouble that he has put himself in. That's a message, that's a clear message that has been conveyed to Prince Harry with the Eight of Swords. And another shockingly loud snore. It is very hot still. And even though she's a young dog, she's struggling today in the heat. We all are. I'm not getting a person with that Eight of Swords, and it could just be because it's too hot and my brain really isn't functioning. My intuition isn't in its best shape right now either. But if you have ideas for who that Eight of Swords could be, air sign obviously with swords, who that might be that's reaching out and giving Prince Harry some things to think about. But the message that's going to him is that he needs to get out of this mental trap that he has put himself into. It's all in his own mind. He needs to open his mind, he needs to open his eyes, and he needs to see clearly. I really wish I knew who the person was. We might, if this doesn't go on for 5 hours, we might throw a card at the end to see if the tarot wants to be more specific. So why now? Focus. I've already picked up that it has something to do with the Queen. Why now? And it's the Two of Swords in reverse, and the Two of Swords is decisions that have been delayed, that you finally come to this pass. Normally the Two of Swords is about coming to a crossroads, a difficult decision you have to make, and you hesitate to make it, you delay making it, you don't want to make it because you don't see your way clearly. But it seems to me that Prince Harry has realized a thing or two recently, and he's realized that he has to actually make a decision about where his loyalties lie. He has to act, he has to do something. He can't be in this position of lethargy, and it's more than it's paralysis. That's the word. Lethargy is the wrong word. He has been in a place of paralysis. He's been in a place of a lot of anger, hurling those accusations, but it seems like he's cooling down despite this suing the British government thing that's been revealed. I don't think the Harkles leaked that. I think the leak came from elsewhere. I think they were taken aback by that. That's my reading of the situation. But yeah, it's time for him to act. And he knows that, again, the feeling that time is running out. and he has to act and he has to make decisions, however difficult they are, however difficult it's going to be for him personally. And so leading up to this decision to phone Dad and reach out to Dad and make video calls, the Darkles do love their video calls, Three of Wands in reverse, his plans and schemes have come to nothing, and we have seen that over and over and over. The Three of Wands, of course, is expanding your business, your enterprises, your reach. Prince Harry has not succeeded in doing that. In fact, his world has shrunk, despite the fact that he has moved so far away. He has spread his wings and flown the coop. The enterprises, the endeavours, all of those plans and schemes have come to nothing. And that is why this is not broken heart. This is not sentimental reasons. This is failed business ventures and failed publicity campaigns. All of that come to nothing. So Dad to the rescue. Or Prince Harry has realised he's been defeated with that Four of Swords. It's reputational damage as well. The Four of Swords always for me as a reader, and he has got some tricky situations to deal with now because of what is going on back in the UK. And I wish the snoring would stop. It's never been so loud. Hope you can hear me over Tess's snoring. So what is going to be happening in the future? Are we going to see Prince Harry back in the UK anytime soon? Are we going to see him at Prince Philip's memorial service or at the Jubilee celebrations? My readings so far have said no, but well, there he goes, nice on his horse, very slow moving horse. But it does look as if there is some slow progress in that direction. The knight is painfully slow progress, but plodding steadily towards a goal. So it may yet be that he decides to make a move in that direction. It looks like he himself on his own, Knight of Pentacles. And I know it's confusing, and I know for people who watch these readings, and 1 minute I'm saying, oh no, he's not going to, and then, oh yes, he is. It is confusing, but I think literally that is what is going on with Prince Harry. That 1 minute it's yes, we're coming, and then Meghan, no, there's not enough security, I need to stay in a 6-star hotel, you need to give me Windsor Castle, sorry Dad, we're not coming. It's that volatile, the energy is that volatile. And the same goes for their living circumstances, whether they're together, whether they're apart, what's going on with them. It is all extremely volatile. And I'm doing this as a reader, and I'm seeing that for people who are actually trying to deal with them, counsel them, reel them back in, well, reel him back in at least, rescue him if it comes to that. And it does look like he still needs rescuing. Very, very difficult to navigate. And any of you who've been involved in a situation like this, where somebody you love is possibly in a toxic relationship, and you're trying to reach out to them and trying to steer them back safely to shore, very, very difficult to manage the situation when they themselves don't know what they want, don't know who they are, don't know what they're doing, and are buffeted around by the slightest little breeze can knock them off course and make them change their minds, and you have to start all over again. So what does Meghan have to do with this? Where is she in all of this? Is she the one behind the scenes counselling Prince Harry? Oh my, oh my, oh my. The Three of Pentacles. Wow, she is. She wants this. She really wants this. She wants back in the royal fold. And could it be that that's our answer to that question down there of who is the one that could be suggesting to Prince Harry that he may regret this? Very interesting, because it does seem as if she could be trying to make Prince Harry the one who is seeming to be unreasonable in all of this. Could be very useful to her later on if it should come to a separation between herself and Prince Harry, that she can say, oh well, I was the one that was trying to encourage him back to the family, and he was the one that was resisting. Three of Pentacles, Meghan Markle card. Not a Meghan Markle card, not at all. She's not a team player at all, but this is answering my question of where is she in all of this. She's behind the scenes. She is the one counselling him, urging him to fix this mess. Why? deals, business deals. It's Three of Pentacles. It's about Netflix. It's about Spotify. It's about books to be sold. It's about all of that merching to be done. It's about money. It's about we need to be seen as members of the royal family if we have any hope of making any money in future. And even if they are living apart, and there the dog barks, answer to me, even if they are living apart, as allegedly they are, and as my cards show me, they're still together financially. And again, people don't seem to understand how that can be. But it's very simple, very clear to me that their marriage is a marriage that's over in the sense of what a marriage really is, but it's still a marriage in a business sense. They have a mortgage, they have a home together, they have businesses together, they have a foundation together, they have 11 companies that they have formed together, they have PR teams working on their brand. They are joined absolutely still financially, and this is what this card is telling me. So where is the book in all of this? Prince Harry reaching out to Prince Charles, being all friendly. Can I come home and be seen on the balcony, Dad? How's the book going to impact this? Is this really, what is going on with the book? Knight of Cups in reverse. The book is very likely going to derail all of this. Knight of Cups, because it's upsetting. It's going to hurt that Prince Charles, the Knight of Cups in reverse. It's going to really upset Prince Charles when it comes out. So all of this work that's being done right now, and this definitely has been floated for our information purposes, floated, I would say, by Meghan Markle, floated by her PR people, that Prince Harry is reaching out and so, being wise and sensible, and wants to be friendly to Prince Charles, and wants to be back in the fold, and wants to be seen on the balcony. The book could derail this good and proper. It could really still upset Prince Charles, really hurt him very, very much. So don't go and place large sums of money betting on the fact that this is all going to be fixed anytime soon. Hopes and fears. We're looking at this from Prince Harry's point of view. So hopes and fears for Prince Harry, and Queen of Wands in reverse. There she is. She has turned up in this reading quite a lot. Meghan Markle, the fire sign woman, the Queen of Wands. He's afraid of her. He's afraid of her anger. The Queen of Wands in reverse, very angry, very volatile, temper tantrums, stamping her foot, shouting. And I think she is really going through a difficult time herself. We've seen that in all the readings that I've done lately. She's not, things aren't working out for her either, her plans and schemes. And it could be that she's a little bit desperate right now and really wanting to influence him. And he's really afraid of failing her at this point, messing up. And dog patrolling outside and talking to me and agreeing with me that this has a lot to do with Meghan Markle and what she needs, what her PR people are telling her she needs this year. She needs to fix things with the royal family. Even if she herself isn't seen on the balcony, she doesn't go, and all because of security reasons, allegedly. Poor Meghan, too dangerous for her, can't go, too dangerous for her and her children, her invisible children. Prince Harry will be sent over, the Knight of Pentacles, the air sign prince, to go, the earth sign prince, I do beg your pardon, as I say, scorchingly hot still here in South Africa. And it's all about her and pleasing her, keeping her sweet. He's afraid of her, he really is. My opinion, tarot reading. Outcome, and what is going to happen with all of this. Decisions. We've got two decision cards here. We've got the Two of Pentacles and we've got the Two of Swords in reverse. It's all about decisions, strategic decisions. The Two of Pentacles, from me, a very strategic card. Where do you put allocate your resources? How do you allocate your resources? Where do you put them? This isn't about love. This isn't about affection. This is about that. Empress in reverse, certainly. But it's not, I don't see any cups here except Prince Charles's wounded feelings about the book. I don't see any emotions here. This is not about family feeling. I'm going to put it that bluntly. It's not at all about family feeling. It's about money. I've got a Three of Pentacles, I've got a Knight of Pentacles, and I've got a Two of Pentacles, about trying to juggle things, about trying to balance things. And I think that Knight of Pentacles is going over there, trying to smooth things over so he can get his share of resources that he feels he is owed, and he can be seen to be making peace, but it is a very strategic kind of a peace, and it is a peace that has a lot to do with deals going on in the background and nothing at all to do with emotions. Very, very unpleasant energy coming off these cards in this reading, and not surprising, of course, with the Harkles. Looks like Harry has got a long way to go before he finally does actually wake up and see the level of regret that he may experience in his life in future. He's nowhere near there yet by the looks of these cards. And that's the reading for today. I am just going to go away and try and cool down now. And I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you tomorrow.